I heard the finance minister budget capital expenditure at 11,11,111 crores for next year. Now, I'm not so sure if this is some scientific budget for a large nation or some numerology prayer for an election. Uh, be that as it may, let us actually compare what was the situation in 2014 and what is the situation now. Okay, a budget. What is a budget? A budget is government gets money from through taxes and spends it on something. So let me tell you where this government has got its money from, and that is the most important part. That is gross tax revenues. Tax revenues during the Manmohan Singh 10-year period went from 3 lakh crores to 11 lakh crores, tripled. But where they collected taxes from? Taxes can be collected broadly from three sources: corporates, the rich corporates, the middle class income taxpayers, and then indirect taxes, which everybody, the poor person and the rich person, pays exactly the same tax. It's a regressive tax. Manmohan Singh's government, for every 100 rupees of taxes that it collected, it got 40 rupees from the corporates, the rich corporates, and 25 rupees from indirect taxes. The last 10 years of the Modi government flipped it exactly opposite. 45 rupees of every 100 rupees in tax revenues was collected through indirect taxes, which is the poor and the rich paid exactly the same rate. It's a regressive tax, and it only got 25 rupees from corporate taxes. This is the situation. This is what we should be discussing about. I have not seen any discussion on this. A budget is about where does the government collect its money from and where does it spend. And this is, and I'm giving you data, I'm giving you facts. And no one has raised this. The government predominantly, last 10 years, has taxed the poor far, far, far greater than the rich.
I think Praveen Chakravarty made a very important point. Basically, I would sum it up by saying that this government is taking money from the poor, and then there's the other part of it, and giving it to the rich. This is what we should be debating.
Now, I want to tell Rajiv, my friend Rajiv, about the indirect tax. Rajiv, I will give you all of the data. I only speak based on data. I will give you the data to show you how indirect tax ratio, direct to indirect tax ratio, has flipped. Yes, direct has gone up compared to 3 years ago, but that's not from corporates. That is from the middle class paying income taxes. So the middle class has been taxed much more. Indirect taxes have gone up much more at the expense of corporate taxes. My point is, even if I admit, okay, reducing corporate taxes was good, why has there not been private investment? All the tax rates has just went straight into the pockets of corporates. So one cannot possibly defend this complete regressive taxation policy of the last 10 years of the Modi government.